Incoming transmission.
Good morning, Warhammer fans, and welcome to the first installment of Weekly Warhammer Roundup. Now, it's been a slow couple of weeks, and last week I had some issues, so I didn't record. So I'm going to be covering ground from predominantly this week, but a little bit of last week too, so don't worry. So, the first bit of news I have for you guys is to do with Warhammer's Underworld Shadespire. There's been a brand new faction reveal, and they're looking pretty damn sweet. The faction in question is the Sepulchral Guard. Now, these are death models, as you may have guessed. They're adorable. I suppose I should be doing adorable little skellies. And they are a big number player by the looks of what they've said. So they're not going to have the hard-hitting kind of damage as Bloodbound, and they're not going to have the resilience of Eternals. But the Deathrattle Force, which is what their name is, apparently does have a few tricks up their sleeve. The figures themselves, as always, they're high detail, they look gorgeous. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I was a bit kind of about the whole Shadespire announcement, as they were gearing more to the competitive side, and I'm a strictly play-at-home kind of girl. But I really like the look of these guys. They just, I don't know, something about them intrigues me, and I've got to admit, playing an army of skellies really appeals to my roleplay kind of fantasy side, so colour me intrigued. Colour me intrigued. Now, they haven't given us a release date for them. They've just said they'll be on their way and later out this year. But apparently more updates will be available on the Warhammer Underworlds Facebook, which I will link below. And as always, as soon as I get more details on them, I'll give them to you guys. So, things that are going live this week, probably the most notable would be the arrival of the Armageddon Overlords. Now, I have spoken about them in one of my TikTok talks recently, so if you want to know a little bit more about them, then go check that out. I will put the link below. But yeah, everyone's been kind of, I haven't heard as much hype as I thought I would. I was expecting loads more hype for this little race. I'm personally looking forward to them, but then I like kind of dwarves anyway, and I like looty races, and I like steampunk, so it's kind of, for me, incorporated all of them into one solid little adorable ironclad package. I'm also really looking forward to the introduction of like the airships. So, I mean, Warhammer have turned around and they have said that the ships offer a huge tactical flexibility, and I quote, allowing the usual slow-moving Duradin to zip around the tabletop. So that sounds awesome. I really am looking forward to it. They aren't going to be on my immediate to purchase list, but they're definitely up there because I've got my Eternals that I still need to finish. But yeah, so they are live this week. As for pre-orders this week, probably the most exciting one is the rulebook for Shadow War Armageddon. Yes, we are getting a full rulebook. So, in this rulebook, you haven't just got the rulebook that came with the game and they've put it in a snazzy hardback and made it look all pretty. They have added extra content. All factions have had their rules published as PDFs, and they are included in the rulebook. I will include the link to the PDFs if you want them instead, however. And apparently, following numerous requests, they'll be adding 2 new factions, which I am very excited about. You've got the Warbands from the Inquisition and the Battle Sisters of the Adepta Sororitas. So, that, for me, hella exciting. I'm a Battle Sisters fan. What can I say? I know you're going to be like, oh, you're only playing them because you're a girl. because I have gotten that. And it's not. I just think they're badasses. And I like it. Yeah, alright. The fact that they're female, added bonus. But I am very much looking forward to the fact that I can play them in Armageddon. Last bit of news I'm sure all of you are aware of, but I want to point it out anyway. The Dawn of War 3 beta, the open beta, goes live this weekend. So, for anyone who doesn't know what Dawn of War 3 is, I'm not quite sure where you've been living. It's been like everywhere. But it is the new installment to the Dawn of War franchise. It looks yummy, like totally yummy. And the multiplayer is what they're beta testing this weekend. So if you are interested, there is still time to get your requests in for a beta key. I've got mine, Rayfall's got his, so we're going to be rinsing that this weekend. all usual streams cancelled. Definitely. So yeah, it goes live the 21st, and it just looks so fun. I'm not normally a multiplayer kind of girl, but I am up for this. I will include the link below just in case you want to do that last minute sign up. And yeah, I'll also link the general website. If you're interested in getting the game but maybe not the beta, maybe you just want to get it for the story mode, that's fine too. It does release on the 27th of April. Awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope it was informative. Sorry it was a bit short this week. I was a little hardtack for news. And yeah, as always, hope you have an awesome week, and I'll see you soon. Sister in Training TikTok here, over and out.